So listen up. First of all, thank you for everybody who helped yesterday when I was having a rough time and reached out. But actually that's kind of what this video is about. I've always been a really vulnerable person with regard to my suffering and my pain. And yet that is paired with the fact that I have been told I'm a good leader and I'm very strong. And I acknowledge that. And some people have criticized the duality there, that how can you be a strong leader if you're, falling on your face and telling people about it, or asking for help, or asking for a hand to pick you up. And my personal opinion, and it's okay if you don't agree with me, my personal opinion is that there is strength in vulnerability. And like in a team, when you play basketball, softball, baseball, lacrosse, all sports I've played, when you're in a team, each of you is responsible for your contribution to that team. And everybody needs to step up and do their best. And that said, when you fail, everybody on the team has your back. And for me, that's what strength is. Even the star player fucking falls on their face sometimes. And even the person who's not the best player in the world might bring the most spirit to the team. The latter was actually me as a kid. I was never a great contributor. I was weak and I wasn't a good athlete, but what I brought to the team mattered. And what I brought to the team was spirit and heart and effort. And then, you had the star players that brought home runs and strikeouts and the like. So for people who say it's weak and pathetic to fall on your face and be open about it, I think you're wrong. And I want to encourage those of you who don't ask for help when you need it to ask for help. It's hard to learn to trust others, and it's really hard to learn to ask for help when you need it, and that should be celebrated. And I, for example, I want my kids, so I've been going through a hard time this week, as you know, and I have cried in front of my children. And every time I do, they run up to me and give me the best hugs. And I felt really conflicted about that at first, but what I realized was that it was okay for them to be comforting. And I told them, look, yeah, your mom is, I'm going through a rough spot right now. I'm going to be okay. You're safe. It's not your fault. But of course, I'll take your comfort. And I hope that they take that lesson, and they take the lesson of being vulnerable openly and asking for help to their futures, so that they can live in a world where they have a sense of community and they don't feel shame when they're down and need someone's hand to pick them back up. The wolf analogy fits here. The pack needs the leader to be strong. But I do believe that when the leader is tired and needs a break, it's okay for other people in the pack to step up. And I'm not afraid of, aggressiveness from someone trying to take advantage of my weakness. That doesn't scare me anymore, because I know I'm strong enough in my core to resist that. But in my strength, I'm going to ask for help sometimes and support. And that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. I believe humanity really needs to learn that lesson, because we are on this planet together, and it's important to know that there's people who have your back when times get hard. And if any of you need my support, I'll give it as much as I possibly can. And again, to those of you who reached out to give me support, thank you. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but I hope the message is clear. The message is it's okay to need a community. It's okay to serve your community. It's okay to ask for help from your community. It's okay to not be okay. And even the strongest fall on their fucking face sometimes. Happy weekend.